with the invocation and pledge by the Honorable Kirk Coon.
Lord, as we enter this meeting, we ask you to guide us and lead us and give us the wisdom and knowledge that we need to make good decisions for the people of Newberry County. And let those decisions that we make be most pleasing unto you, Lord.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to welcome those of you who are here tonight. Also welcome those of you who are listening via streaming video. At this time, do we have any additions or deletions? Hearing none, do I hear a motion that we adopt the agenda as presented? Okay, all in favor? It is unanimous. Item number 2, ordinance 06-1720, an ordinance to provide for the issuance and sale of not exceeding $1,125,000 general obligation refunding bonds of Newberry County to prescribed purposes for which the proceeds of such obligation shall be extended, to provide for the payment thereof and other relating thereto. Summary, this ordinance provides for the reissuance of the county's 2018 bonds, which have no prepayment penalty. Prevailing lower interest rates are expected to save the county approximately $7,500 annually. Do we have a motion to speed a second reading? Motion by Mr. Coon, second by Mr. Stockman. Any discussion? All in favor? It is unanimous. Item number 3, consideration to approve the low bid of $51,000 from Superior Lawn and Yard Maintenance for grounds maintenance services contract. Mr. Crystal Waldrop, Purchasing Director.
Thank you. We solicited bids on June the 18th and received 2 bids. Actually, we received 3 bids. One was non-responsive for the seeding and grass cutting for the areas of downtown and Sheriff's Office. I think DSS, DX included, the library, Central Court, Newberry Square, and a couple other places. They do meet the scope, and we do recommend that the low bidder be accepted for Superior Lawn and Yard Maintenance for $51,600. It is within budget.
Okay. You've heard the recommendation of Mr. Waldrop. What is the wishes of council? Motion to be accepted.
No, sir. I had a question first. Crystal, where are these folks located?
Superior, they are, I think, out of Prosperity.
So they're local?
Yes, they are. They are out of Prosperity.
Okay.
Hidden Cove Point.
Crystal, is this pretty close to what was charged last year?
I don't know that right off. I don't know. We only did it for 6 months. It wasn't for a full year.
Okay.
We contracted with the previous vendor from January to June, and then this will be for 1 year only.
I make a motion we accept the low bid.
Okay, motion by Mr. Reader, second by Dr. Rucker. Any additional discussion? All in favor? It is unanimous. All right, consideration to approve the low bid of $101,934.50, including road stripping from Satterfield Construction for Henderson Court road repairs. Crystal Waldrop.
This is for we solicited bids on June the 24th, and we received 3 bids. Satterfield does meet the specs in the solicitation, and we do recommend the low bidder for Satterfield in the amount of $101,934.50, which does include the road striping of Henderson Court for the entirety of that road. Is that correct, Mike? It's for about 7/10 of a mile for the full depth patching and overlay.
Okay. All right, you heard Ms. Waldrop. What are the wishes of council? We have a motion to accept the recommendation. Motion by Mr. Coon, second by Mr. Stockman. Any discussion? All in favor? It is unanimous.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, I would make a comment here that this is within budget and it is funded by the CTC.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, consideration to approve Central SE Alliance fiscal year 1920 fourth quarter invoice totaling $18,000 recommended by the Economic Development Committee on March 2nd, 20. The Economic Development Committee recommends payment of this invoice. Do we have a motion? Motion by Mr. Reader, second by Mr. Stockman. Any discussion? All in favor? All right, opposed? Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with Mr. Kuhn opposing. Executive session not needing. Anybody got any appointments tonight? Public comments. I think we got one person signed up. It's okay. James Wimmer, Second Amendment.
Right. James Wimmer, 635 Iowa County Road in Prosperity. If y'all recall, back in December last year, I presented a resolution, or a Second Amendment resolution, and we got as far as the Public Safety and Enforcement Committee agenda with it, where Mr. Adams presented me with a draft. I got the draft, made some changes, and of course, with the virus and everything, we haven't got back together. I see he's not here today, so I got the changes that I have, will be able to give to Ms. Davenport to proceed with this resolution.
Okay.
And that's all I got.
All right, thank you. Thanks for coming out tonight.
Happy 4th of July.
Yeah, same to you. Comments or requests from council members? Mr. Reader? Mr. Scurry?
You're hitting me.
He just had it in there, man.
Travis hit us both.
Mr. Scurry? Nothing?
I don't have anything.
Dr. Rucker?
I have none.
Mr. Reader?
I have none.
Mr. Stockman?
The only thing I want to do is wish everybody a very happy 4th of July. Let's all remember what it's about. Thank you.
Mr. Coon?
Yes, I hope everyone has a great 4th of July. The Declaration of Independence was signed on July the 4th, in 1776. Benjamin Franklin was the man that was assigned to write the Declaration, along with Thomas Jefferson and Benjamin Franklin and let's see, Roger Sherman, Robert Livingston. At the first glance, the Declaration of Independence is just a piece of paper signed by 56 men who knew that when they signed it, that their lives were put on the line, that the British government, the king, that if they were caught, that they would most likely be executed. But because of the Declaration of Independence, or mostly because of the Declaration of Independence, is the reason being that we have Independence Day. And some people call our Independence Day America's birthday. So those are some of the main reasons that we celebrate the 4th of July. The courage of those 56 men and all the battles that have been fought, the wars that have been fought, give us our inalienable rights. We have our Declaration of Independence, we have a Constitution, and we have a Bill of Rights. And I would like to say that in God we trust, and in God we trust meaning this flag behind me we see people that kneel when we have the American anthem played. They kneel before that flag. Well, I say to you today, we stand. We stand for that flag. We stand for the independence that these forefathers gave us. We have fought so many hard battles to be in a country that is free. We have our freedom. And I'm gonna always stand, and I'm gonna stand for freedom. I'm gonna stand for the rights of the people of this country, of the people of Newberry County, the state of South Carolina. I stand by the Constitution. I stand by the Bill of Rights. I stand. Thank you. Lady back there with her hand raised.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you understood that no one was kneeling to disrespect the flag. They were doing it for a protest against police brutality.
Okay, comment here, just, I know we've said what the July 4th celebration's about, but within all of that, please be safe. Please be safe with social distancing also. Yeah, apparently the numbers are continuing to rise, so be cautious, be careful. And just as a recommendation from council, if you're going to be in groups, or go be somewhere where there's a lot of traffic flow, grocery stores, which we don't have enough of in Newberry, grocery stores, doctor's offices, pharmacist areas, anytime you can be close to a bunch of people, please try to wear your mask. All right, with that, future meetings will be Public Safety and Courts Committee will be on July 13th at 5 p.m. Next county council meeting will be on July 15th at 7 p.m. We're going to have a special called meeting on July 29th to deal with the subdivision development on Lake Murray. That will be for the public hearing. That will be on July 29th at 7 p.m. And there will be stipulations on how many people can be in here and regulations on how people can actually enter in here to actually speak for the public hearing. And then the next Public Works and Planning Committee will be on August 17th. There will not be a meeting for the first week in August. There will not be a meeting of council for the first week in August. With that being said, do I have a motion to adjourn? We are adjourned.